down there with AB Boxing News. I'm here at Monte in the hometown of Jospeh Diaz Jr. Man, what's going on, champ? How's everything, man?
Everything's going great, man. 2 weeks away to fight night. I'm excited. I'm very fortunate that I'm getting another world title opportunity. Unfortunately, I didn't get the world title my last fight, but I learned a lot. It was a lesson learned. It was an experience from God, and now I'm training my ass off, getting ready for my toughest fight to date, Jesus Rojas. He's going to come aggressive. He's the champion right now. He's from Puerto Rico. He's been fighting. He's fought 2 undefeated fighters and stopped them. So, I mean, he's game, man. But I'm hungrier than ever. I'm going to go out there and get what's mine, and I'm going to come out on top come August 11th.
You know, with the last fight, it was championship fight, championship rounds. You know, now that you have that in your, you know, behind you and you have it in experience, well, how's that beneficial coming into this fight with a fighter like Jesus Rojas?
You know what? It's beneficial because I've been there. I've been on the top of the elite category of fighting on Showtime World Championship Boxing, where there was millions of people watching, thousands in attendance, and especially fighting for a world title as well. So going in on August 11th, it's going to be the exact same thing, fighting for the WBA world title. So I feel like there's not going to be no more pressure. I'm just going to be comfortable in there. I'm going to block everything out, go in there with tunnel vision, and do what I do best, man. And I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to go out there and excite the fans, especially because it's the first Facebook watch show. So I want to go out there and impress and make sure that I put on a very, very good performance.
How does it feel for you to be one of the 2 fighters in the main event? You know, Golden Boy and Facebook are merging to have the fortune and the less fortunate to watch fighters like you and others, you know, that are coming up, prospect, rising stars to become potential superstars. What does that mean for you to be like the ambassador?
Oh man, it's an honor, dude. It's an honor, and I'm very fortunate, and I'm very appreciative for giving this opportunity. I want to thank Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions for having faith in me and for trusting in me, and Facebook as well for allowing me to be the main event and for putting on such a great show. I mean, this shit's gonna be huge, man. We did some type of I would say like a playback with Oscar De La Hoya and my friend Josh. And that alone got like 8 or 9 million views, bro. Itself. So can you just imagine the fight? How many viewers are gonna be watching come fight night? It's gonna be pretty huge, man. So it's gonna take me to superstardom. Not only that, I'm gonna put on a great performance, and I'm gonna attract new fans, not just boxing fans, but other fans as well. So I'm very happy for this opportunity, and I'm gonna go out there and do what I do best.
In regards to the opportunity, you know, we'll talk about the last fight behind you, but in terms of just knowing that you fought the best fighter possibly in the division at the time, do you feel it gives you more confidence in terms of moving forward and having any other opponent aside you knowing it's going to be easier for you, or what do you think?
You know what, I don't think it's going to be easier because every opponent has different styles. I mean, Gary Russell, he is the toughest in the division. He's very fast, very elusive. He went in there with a good game plan, man. I thought I was going to tire him out in the later rounds by applying that pressure. I should have threw a little bit more shots to tire him out, but that was on my end. That was my fault on my end, and I thought I was going to get him tired and eventually let him stay there for I could land my hard shots on top in the later rounds. But man, that guy was in tremendous shape. He came and did what he did, and he's a champion. But now Jesus Rojas, he's a whole different type of different style fighter, man. This guy's gonna constantly put on that pressure, constantly be applying that pressure and throwing a lot of shots, and he's very strong in there, man. So I'm gonna go out there, adjust to his style, and maybe bang in there a little bit as well, make him feel my shots, but I'm going to put on a boxing clinic as well.
What does it mean for you, if all goes well, after August 11th, to be a world champion, for not just for yourself, but the city of Monte?
Oh, it's going to mean a lot, man. It's gonna all the blessings are going to be true. They're all going to finally come true. All my dreams of becoming a world champion, it's all going to finally materialize. And I'm going to be very fortunate knowing that all the hard work paid off, and knowing that, yes, I did take a defeat, but with God's plan and with God's help, He brought me on top of the throne again, and He's going to make me the champion that I deserve to be. So not only it's going to be happy for me and for my family, but it's going to be good for Golden Boy Promotions, for we could get good title fights and good fights in the making in the near future, but also be an inspiration for the youth in my community in South Monte, for I can showcase to these kids that dreams do come true, and you can become anything you want in life as long as you remain humble and be dedicated to your craft.
Before I let you go, let's just talk about upcoming fights. We got Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, September at the Barclays Center. What's your take on that fight? Who you got winning?
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one, man. I think if Shawn Porter applies the pressure like he does, if he's aggressive, I think he's gonna give Danny Garcia troubles. But you can't underestimate Danny Garcia, man. Danny Garcia he's very fast, very strong, and he has a very quick hook as well, and he's very strong with that hook, so he might catch Shawn Porter coming in. So it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, I like both fighters. I like Shawn Porter. I grew up training with him in the Olympic trials and stuff, and I've known Danny Garcia since the amateurs when he was growing up as well, and competing in the amateurs, and then coming to superstardom. So it's a 50-50 fight, and let the best man win come fight night.
What's your reactions towards Mikey Garcia saying he'll be willing to move up to weight class to fight someone like Errol Spence that you had experience in the Olympic team, in terms of training? What's your advice to Mikey Garcia for someone like a Spence?
Damn, I can't give him no advice, man. Just I mean, he's showing a lot of balls, man, knowing that he's gonna come up in weight class and fight the toughest in the division, Errol Spence. He's a big 147 pounder, very strong, very elusive, quick, and very aggressive, man. So best of luck to Mikey Garcia if that fight does happen. I like Mikey Garcia, but like I said, he has a tough fight come Saturday, man. So let him get past this one first, and then Errol Spence will be in the makings.
So where can we follow you, man? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on social media, Instagram, Jospeh Diaz Jr., Facebook, Jospeh Diaz Jr., Twitter, Jospeh Diaz Jr. as well. Thanks for all the support, and don't forget to tune into my fight August 11th. It's going to be in Avalon on Facebook Watch. Appreciate the support again. August 11th, I'll be champion, baby.
Hey, thanks, man.